Hey everyone, um, I am back with another video, and tonight I'm going to do something new, something I've never done before. So this is very, very scary. I'm a little bit nervous about this because I am going to try to evoke Kronos for the very first time, and I'm going to do it live. Hey Ali, hi Orly. Um, so yeah, feel free to join in um, with this whole thing. I have no idea what it's gonna be doing, but um, my intention is that well, I have a sense that Kronos is kind of wrongfully represented throughout history, and at the same time, I'm not going to be telling like the whole myth story around what happened, but according to myth, he got imprisoned or actually killed by Zeus, and sent to Tartarus. But there's also this thing like he's sort of coming back, and I just think there's a lot to be clarified, a lot to be to sort of bring him back in, and to everyone who is as curious as I am, who is willing that if it's true that he is coming back and that he should be coming back, that his name should be restored. In that case, that's kind of why I'm doing this live, to spread his energy. And if I succeed in connecting to him, then maybe through this video you guys can, if you're interested, you can connect to him too. Hi Shelby, hi Valencia. So I will not be doing a lot of talking, I think. It's just going to be trying to call him over first. I have my spirit mediators with me, and we'll just see how it goes. I am going to, of course, have King Paimon here first. He's already here. Basically, he's gonna open his beer. It's a little way to say thanks. Another one that's been of great help with this one is Azazel. So this is for Azazel. I figured he'd be a good entrance to connect to the sort of the Saturnian current. I have a lot of questions for Kronos that probably I will not be. I don't expect him to answer that in like one session. So there's probably a lot of things that will be coming through in probably the upcoming weeks. There are things I would like to know about. What is true about the myth? Why did he eat his children, for instance? Was it a cycle? Is it a symbolic thing? And did Zeus attempt to break that cycle or flee it? Or maybe was it so that that Kronos sort of foresaw what was going to be happening? And did he perhaps try to stop that. Um, yeah, just many, many things. And I don't think I will be getting any clear answers within this evocation, but it's a start. And I reckon a lot of other people have similar questions. So what's what? I also would like to know his connections to Atlantis. Is it true that he was the last Atlantean king, for instance? Um, I actually had my amazing spirit mediator set up a few questions for me as well. I figured that the questions that King Paimon and Azazel told me to ask um, are actually subjects that Kronos himself would like to talk about. So, yeah, it's about his connection to Atlantis. Um, Also, where does he reside? Where does he, oh, you can't say live because he's a spirit, but where does he reside? And the other one was, what would he like to earn? So, well, here goes. This is very, I'm very excited in a way. I'm gonna be drawing a sigil right now. I got a sign from like a seal to him from someone who I recently met on Facebook, and it just felt very right to use that particular seal, but I'm not sure if I can openly reveal that, so I'm just gonna draw it right here. Also, I'm burning this incense for him. It's myrrh. This feels, yeah, it was recommended that I use that, but it just generally feels good. So I'm probably gonna shut up for now a little bit. If you hear me speaking in some weird language, it's probably in Dutch, because that's how the main language that I use to communicate with spirit. So we'll see where it goes. Forgot to bring my pen, of course. Also, if you have anything to add, anything to say, any questions whatsoever, I will get back to the live chat when I'm done and have a look at that. Yeah, otherwise just I think Kronos is well aware that this is being sent, being live. So I let him know that this could be a way for him to spread his energy, to connect, to do what needs to be done, basically. So yeah. Alright, he's here. Yeah. And he told me not to be scared, so that's good. It's always a relief when the spirit says that. Did you guys just hear the candle make a noise? It was. I think the main part is sort of done. Very intense, like fucked up, sort of. Pooh. But it's going well, I think. I'm going to see if he wants to answer some questions now. It's definitely very strong energies. Or something I would like to know if he's trapped. But I think it's one of those things that he's not gonna be able to explain to me, or I'm not able to receive it, you know, just so easily. So I think he's. I'm just gonna proceed to ask him the questions and see how they will come through in the following weeks. So yeah, he answered a few things. I think it's he would really he did take advantage of this live video, like he did use it as a platform to connect to anyone he wants to connect to, or anyone that wants to connect to him. So that part is done. That's the main part. One of the main reasons why I wanted to do it live. Another one, of course, is you know, I'm also I tend to be. I like the validation or the confirmation. Sometimes that's a good thing when working with spirits, especially if it's a new spirit. To get if people tell me like confirm things, like tell me things have happened or things that they saw or noticed. It's always nice to have that, and yeah, I'm also, if this is a successful evocation, I'm quite proud of it. So, I mean, yeah, it's just honest. Yeah. So that's something I'd like to share, of course. So you can see my face is a little bit red. I could feel my blood flowing very, very, very fast. Like, yeah, it's probably the nerves. He was very, very kind to help me. So that is something I didn't expect him to be so very understanding. That was very, very nice. He was um, actually helping me get in the right mood, the right mode to get this done. He told me to count down to get get rid of my nerves a little bit. And oh yeah, I was a little bit nervous of how this was going to go because of a few spirits here that might clash with him. I have to say that did happen, which sucks. That's why it was so intense. Like, sucks when spirits don't really get along, but it's sorted out. Yeah. Because sometimes I don't know, just men, I guess. It happens. Yeah, I'm gonna. I think he's kind of done for now. Yeah, it's this is good for initial contact, and he genuinely seems like a nice spirit to those who are open to the adversarial cause, I'd say. Um, he pretty much is adversarial, I'd say, but also, he got demonized. And he definitely showed a friendly, understanding face tonight, and I do think he took the opportunity to, through this video, um, spread that energy. And he asked me why. He actually sort of got this thing like point. He was like sort of right here. He was pointing at my phone like, "Why are they watching?" And I told him, "Oh, it's an opportunity to spread your truth. So spread his version of what's going on, what happened. Um, yeah, I will definitely probably post some follow up on this. Um, Usually spirits come like give me answers like in a few weeks or a few days after asking the questions. So I'm just gonna let him enjoy his beer for now and get to know the energy a little bit. So I hope this is somehow beneficial to the people who want to benefit from it. Yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure this also works if if you missed it and you watch it later on. Feel free to let me know if you noticed anything, if you've seen anything, if you heard anything, if you sensed anything. Um, Also, if you think this is bullshit, I mean, of course, I mean, that's how we learn, you know. If you think, yeah, just that, I'm open to criticism as well. Things I did wrong, perhaps, or it's always good to know, especially with a spirit such as Kronos, who doesn't have a clear sigil. He's not very popular, I'd say. Not It's not very common to call upon him. But I can tell from this experience that he's quite alright. So yeah, yeah. Not sure what else I remember. It was really just Yeah, I could see. I saw him like they were doing something right here as I was sitting like this. Something was happening right here. Um, I'm sure Poseidon was also involved. They were definitely sending out something, like either from myself, from them. So, kind of a combined energy, like from them, Kronos and Poseidon, and myself, sort of thought directed into my phone. So, I suppose that it's sort of a way that it can reach you. So, don't be surprised if you end up getting visited by Poseidon through this. It makes a lot of sense that Poseidon is joined in because, well, I see him as a Greek aspect of Belial, and myself and this group of people have been heavily working with Belial on some, uh, I'd say, adversarial causes. So that makes a lot of sense. And I'm probably talking gibberish right now. Still a little out of it. And I'm just having a look. Not so many comments, but well, I'm gonna go get some sleep. Um, yeah, I'm just going to assume that Kronos is done talking for now, and you can always add in things later. That's what I always say to spirits. There's always room for corrections. If there's a misunderstanding, just feel free to correct that one way or another. And that's why I always write down. And I write down my questions, I write down the answers, and I write down what I want to tell that spirit, so that they can sort of read it back in case it didn't, in case the communication wasn't very clear. They can always read what is being said and respond to it in if needed. So yeah, I am going to just call it a day, call it a night. It's daylight here already. Thanks everyone for watching, and I hope everyone involved is getting something out of it, something good. So yeah, see you guys next time.